ladies and gentlemen, our one gentleman. Excuse me. Other room, Jack.
Hey, yo, 40, I'm home.
Welcome home,
Four deep in the cut, dog. Proof. Four real niggas, four moves. On my mind, and we bone straight boots. Straight boots, and that new Bay Mule. Turn up 40 on my lap as I cruise with my bad chick. Bad chick, better than my last chick. All my dudes, we spark a lot. So we took big pillars in the parking lot. We on that dumb shit. My side, ride or die. On that way you from shit. East Oak, but yeah. And we been with it, bring it back. Real nigga, you ain't even got an ass. Lost real nigga, so we tatted up. Chi-town fans, so we get it up. Niggas on the beat, sliding one day. I woke up this morning like fuck that. Fuck that. Man, it's time to get my money. Said I think, man, it's time to get my money.
Open up a loud pack and roll the baseball bat. That's that power that's strong. Took a shower and grab my clothes, make the rest of the fit. Make a bitch nigga stick. From the beginning, my nigga, bro, I was trained to go. I was plotting on dough when I was an embryo. Trying to make an honest dollar didn't work for me. So I did what I had to do for my family. We on that dumb shit. Bitch nigga with the drums. Dragging my knuckles on the ground like an eight. Tougher than a $3 steak.
Baylife TV. Baylife. Watching Baylife TV. Baylife TV.
Baylife TV.
Baylife BNT. Baylife TV. Baylife in the building, you feel me?
You watching Baylife TV?
We out here with Baylife, Negro Beats, the whole Baylife family, you know what I'm saying, doing it big.
Baylife TV.
Baylife Television.
Baylife. Shout out to Igor. What it do? Yeah, and we're watching Baylife TV. I'm
Are you ready to honor the legacy of my brother and hip-hop legend Shock G and make a difference in the community? Show your support for the East Oakland Collective, EOC, by purchasing the new Shock G Humpty t-shirt designed by Shamari Smith. It's available at beatsforhope.com. My brother Shock G was a multi-platinum hip-hop pioneer and producer who was deeply committed to helping the community, culture, and music of his time. His vision for helping humanity was honorable and has inspired people to come together and see to those that need important attention and love. By purchasing the new Shock G Humpty t-shirt, you are supporting the EOC, which helps provide essential services in East Oakland. Together we can make a difference as we honor Shock G's legacy and support our friends at the EOC. Get your Shock G Humpty t-shirt today.
Welcome to Sweet Fingers, where the flavors of Jamaica come alive. Our talented chefs blend authentic Jamaican ingredients with a touch of love and passion. From tender oxtail stew to flavorful coconut shrimp to our snapper fish, we serve up the best of Jamaican cuisine. Whether you're looking for a taste of Jamaica or an unforgettable dining experience, Sweet Fingers is the place to be. Feel the rhythm, taste the spice, and immerse yourself in the vibrant Jamaican nightlife at our restaurant, where every night becomes a celebration of island flavors and unforgettable experiences. Come and experience the soulful flavors of Jamaica today. Nobody does it like Sweet Fingers, baby.
Big surge on the track.
I'm living this gangsta life. I'm living this gangsta life. I'm plugging way deep in the streets. Living fast, Lord knows this ain't a life for me. No, I'm living this gangsta life. I'm living this gangsta life. I do it all, man. I'm still on my feet. Shorty, I'm a go-getter. I'm just keeping it G. Yeah.
Death before dishonor, always been the code. fuck being broke, get your hustle on. It's winter time all year round in these city streets. The game is so cold, give a nigga brain freeze. Keep your line cut low for snakes in the grass. Keep your mouth shut, closed when you're being asked. Ain't no future in your front when you're doing bad. I'm used to getting it how I live, so I'm living fast. Started from the bottom, now I'm at the top. Took a few losses in between, but I never stopped. Half heart, half money, that's what I was showed. I'm from the heart of the streets, 900 zone. Another day to live, another day to die. Another day to win, another day a nigga try. I got one foot in the feds, another in the grave. Mob life, I used to dream about getting paid.
I'm living this gangsta life. I'm living this gangsta life. I'm thugging way deep in the streets, living fast, Lord knows this ain't a life for me. No, I'm living this gangsta life. I'm living this gangsta life. I do it all, and I'm still on my feet. Shawty, I'm a go-getter, I'm just keeping it G. Yeah.
I jumped off the porch at an early age, soaked it up from the OGs in the game. Running wild in the gutter, a ghetto child. I started fucking with them hustlers, had to hold it down. I made nigga, paid the way to be the boss. Fake niggas, hate the way he keep it raw. Punk bitches, love to see you falling off. And the police, love to see you cuffed and charged. It's a dirty world, but it's still spin. Better get your mind right if you plan to live in it. The game ain't changed, the players change how the game is played. With all this salt and all this cross, it'll drive you crazy. Turning corners, sipping Trons, blowing cookie blunts. Brainstorming, plotting on getting money. I'm loyal to my soil to the very end. Mr. 100, I'm solid, I keep it in.
I'm living this gangsta life. I'm living this gangsta life. I'm thugging way deep in the streets, living fast, Lord knows this ain't a life for me. No, I'm living this gangsta life. I'm living this gangsta life. I do it all, and I'm still on my feet. Shawty, I'm a go-getter, I'm just keeping it G. Yeah.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I live that bay life. I love that bay life. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I live that bay life. I love that bay life.
Every day we stays on the freeways, sticking it where the G's play, somewhere deep in the East Bay. It's CA, I got highlights in the game, and I'm waiting on the replays. I'ma sap about my dollars and change, ain't giving no leeway. It's the Mac Mo P, smashing past police, no fingerprints, no evidence. I'm leaving with no keys, leaving the fluids, take the tools, and then we do it in the bank. Take that green and get away clean. That's how we do it in the bank. Off that fluid, take that weight, and then we move it in the bank. Don't take your life too lightly because you'll lose it in the bank. Find your body floating around like one of the cruisers in the bay. We doing the foolish, making that music, going stupid in the bank. We go dumb out here, so don't come out here if you don't know somebody or ain't from out here. Skip the sightseeing cause you might be in the box. We hold it down for the Golden State, we keeping it locked.
24/7, 365 days of the year. I live that bay life. I love that bay life. There is no other way to live unless you live it right. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Listen up, man, I missed your call, but it ain't no block numbers, no restricted calls. I'll probably be busy for the rest of the summer. When you hear the sound of the tone, your name and your number. It's your boy Mo P, and I'm keeping it ghetto. Even if the call drop, man, I'm keeping it metro. What is it? What it dookie, man? Yada I mean though. You can find me every Tuesday night, rapping at Mingles. It's that Confidential Records and that Bay Life family. Shots out to all my niggas, cause they like family. We off that 1800 with 18 honeys. We go 21 stupid and 18 dummy. Hang with 18 monkeys. Planet of the apes, Oakland, California, planet of the grapes. No, we don't want it if it don't smell or taste right. 24/7, I'ma keep living this Bay Life.
24/7, 365 days of the year. I live that bay life. I love that bay life. There ain't no other way to live unless you live it right. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
From Sunday to Monday, all about the money. The doc spit flows till I'm wrapped like a mummy. I stay high, catch me on a great flight. Fat optimals, eyes spread in a great light. Man, child tied in with the bay life. Nigga, it's the water, got the low on the yay price. The little hitters let loose with the K's like.
Want the dough, keep the crumbs. Beating on the track like a drum. I'm beating the block, hustle hard until I see the sun. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm all about that cake stack. Mix it up, put it up, better bring that cake back. Put your paper like, nigga, get your paper up. Folks tight, breezy choosing when I'm scraping up. I'm a big fish in a big sick off a hip zip with a thick chick. Getting rich.
24/7, 365 days of the year. I live that bay life. I love that bay life. There is no other way to live unless you living right here. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Hey, D-Weez. So we really came from none reason chasing this money. There a nigga take some from me, racing little buddy. All I know is chase a bag, nigga. I been getting told, no nigga better stand for some nigga kill for none. Ain't no playing with no nigga, we do the creeping when it's static. Niggas talking about a bag, bitch, I been knew how to stack. It's on the floor, we make it happen. See them niggas, then it's static. Don't fuck with niggas, they be capping. Ain't really living what they rapping. Bitch, I been a real nigga, stand up nigga, ain't no capping it. Said he on us when he see his pussy, make it happen. Stack it back and blow it back and do that shit again. Freak bitch, she tryna fuck the team because she heard we lit. Think we ain't about to come see it, about to leave a nigga cook. Baby, I just want a bag, be thumbing through bands. Baby, I ain't had shit, woo, bitch, I'm the man. Something soft and all depths off to fit in these pants. We don't fuck with niggas, they know what we on. Hey, bitch, we bust down, the fuck is right stones. It's the ice, don't believe in liking, you know we keep pose. Niggas copping please, up and Rita say they don't want smoke. Wipe a nigga nose under pressure, he fold. Bitch, I know the road, I'm bringing it home. I'ma stack this shit for Ace, so they say that he on. Hey, push up on this load, I'm getting him gone. Really came from none reason chasing this money. There a nigga take some from me, racing little buddy. All I know is chase a bag, nigga, I been getting told, no nigga better stand for some nigga kill for none. So you really came from none reason chasing this money. There a nigga take some from me, racing little buddy. All I know is chase a bag, nigga, I been getting told, no nigga better stand for some nigga kill for none. Doing nigga, do the creeping when it's static. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then it's static. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man, you know how I'm moving, man, you see what I'm doing, all the paper I'm pursuing.
Boy, stop.
Yeah, I'm with the funnies, laughing out loud, man, that's how I get this money.
Boy, stop.
Man, you know how I'm moving,
Yeah.
man, you see what I'm doing,
Yeah.
all the paper I'm pursuing.
Boy, stop.
Yeah, I'm with the funnies, laughing out loud, that's how I get this money. 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 Welcome, 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 welcome. It's Mad Mondays. I'm your host, Wight, a.k.a. 2Man. You already know what it is. Thank everybody for following us on twitch.tv/BayLife Radio, as well as the people that's following us on Instagram on Lil Cuz Igor Beats motherfucking page, because you know I don't be going live like that though, because I want y'all to come to the Twitch side. But we appreciate everybody that's following them or following us on IG. But like we tell y'all every Monday, man, the Twitch side is the best side, so come on over. It don't cost you nothing, you know what I'm saying, but the quality, everything else looks way better. Amen. Amen. It's Monday. What is today? April 5th? April 6th. It's the April 7th? It is? Okay. Damn, man. Where the days go, man? It just was April Fool's Day around this motherfucker. But it is April 7th, a beautiful day in the Bay Area. Yeah, man. We woke up to see today, man. We woke up to see and breathe in seconds, hours, and minutes. So God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Hello. And none of this will be possible without my little big cuz Igor Beats. What it do? What it do, little big cuz? How you feeling, man? You's been a busy motherfucker.
What?
Yeah.
Digging.
I've been busy.
Digging.
I've been busy, but you be like busy like 6 out of 7 days a week.
Yes. Every day. Gotta be something done every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Like you get in the bag every day.
Hey.
I only get the bag 5. Well, I can't say that, but you get in the bag every day.
Hey. A piece of it. A piece of it.
Hell yeah. Piece of the pie. That's all we want is a couple pieces.
Right.
Enough to be full, and we do it moving.
You know?
How you doing, though, man? What's been going on with you since last Monday, man?
Man, I'm good. I'm good. Show after show, man. It's good to be back, you know.
You've been DJs on shows and
Come
shit.
on, let's go.
You've been
Let's
doing your
go.
thing, yeah.
You feel me?
You've been doing your thing. What you had since last Monday? You had the artist retreat for show.
We had the artist retreat. Yeah, we going back there.
Tonight.
The Ruby Room. Hey, Ruby Room, I love you, but I'm wondering about. Hey, man, listen. Some things you just don't play with.
Damn.
Some things you just don't play with.
Right.
You know, so
and we do not play with the devil.
Right. And I'm really pondering that job. I'm really thinking that through. But yeah, we had that. And then let me see. We had the Word on the Curb with Nita B.
Shout out to Nita B.
Yeah, we had First Fridays too down at the Space Lounge.
How would that go?
With Nita B. That was cool.
Okay.
Let me see what else we had. Oh, we had the Ice Stevie concert Saturday night.
Man, look.
Shouts out to the Scandalous Bunch.
Scandalous.
Guys, the party of the rocker. Hey, we gonna show some clips of that. I'm getting the video edited so we can bring that in.
Them niggas talked about it. Wasn't they on here last week?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that was 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago and 4 weeks ago.
Okay, so boom. So they was on here 2 weeks ago. They told y'all about the show.
Right.
So the show happened this past Saturday. Shout out to the Elbow Room.
Yes.
And everybody that works there that has something to do with the establishment. Shout out to Shantae. But them four brothers, like for real, I haven't seen those four brothers perform me personally ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't really recall the Scandalous Bunch. I knew them as solo artists. But, man, listen. Them niggas was like, you know how New Edition do they thing separate?
They come together.
And then them niggas come together like Voltron. Kind of like the Bay Boys of comedy when we do our shit. We do our separate shit, though. But when we come back together, niggas like one big robot and smashing shit.
Right.
From the beginning to the end, man, them brothers came and did their motherfucking thing. When they say they performed or they practiced, I believe them.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I say that they really worked on their shit, I believe them. And it showed that night. You know what I'm saying? It showed that night so much that I was a fan, but I wanted to become a promoter because I was like, this wasn't big enough for y'all. This wasn't big enough for y'all. Y'all need another bigger stage. So I've been talking to them. I gave them a salute to my niggas, man. Essential, Stevie, Mr. J, and King Beef. I always fuck that nigga name up. I don't be want to call that nigga King Beef. King Beef. But they all did their thing, nigga. And I'm talking about no lip syncing, straight performing, being funny. Essential, that nigga is crazy, but that nigga is crazy. But like they gave it all on that stage, but everybody that was there, you know what I'm saying, seen it. And you know what I'm saying? I was proud to be there. Even nigga, your job. Nigga, you was on your shit. You know what I'm saying? So everybody did their motherfucking thing. It was a beautiful show. We talking about having another show, but Stevie got some shit coming up. He got a Yoshi's Day. He doing some shit in Houston. But I told them niggas, like, that need to be a tour. Y'all need to go around the world or wherever you go, whatever state or city that you go to, and, like, really push that line. But that was a well put together performance, concert. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Scandalous Bunch, man, like on some real shit. Shout out to everybody that came out and supported them. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't enough room, but nigga, everybody that was supposed to be there was there. It was a lot of shit going on that night. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that went out to the We Them Ones with Mike Epps. Jay Rich and my nigga D. Tyler had a show out in Sacramento that same night. I believe it was something else. All my MCs and SCs that was out there in Arizona this weekend, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers came back safe. If you ain't made it back yet, safe travels to you. But yeah, it was a lot of shit going on. But everybody was where they was supposed to be at. And that show was lit. The after party downstairs was lit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers enjoyed themselves, but that was a good time out. That was a good time out a little bit, cuz. I also want to give a shout out to Underface Ghost. Did I say his name right?
Upside Down Ghost.
Down Ghost. My bad, bro. I'm high. Blame it on the weed. But shout out to my nigga, man. He had a show out at over there by the water. Glow 18. No, it was 18. It was number 18. I got a privilege to actually rock, and I didn't stay for the show because I was going to the concert. But that was a good show too. The place that he did it at was what is it? Quinn's Lounge, Quinn's something, but it's off of Embarcadero, 19th and Embarcadero. I believe 1926 Embarcadero. Nice restaurant. I think it's Asian oriented because they had wings and some other shit, egg rolls and all that type of shit though. But the food was good, and they had good customer service. I didn't have no drinks. But yeah, man, shout out to my guy. Shit, what else I had going on this week? I've been in the streets though, like for real. I mean, if y'all don't know, we are actually less than 2 weeks away from the Team WO's 50th birthday comedy extravaganza. You know what I'm saying? I got tickets. I got 3 tables left. I got 3 tables sold. 3 tables left. Man, it's going down. It's an all-white comedy show. Y'all know the lineup. If you don't know, the flyer is right there. But it's going down, man, in a major motherfucking way. Like, in a major motherfucking way. I got vendors. I got bar. I got food. I'm going to have a raffle. I'm having all the shit. You know what I'm saying? I got 11 of some of the funniest out of Northern California that's going to be blessing that stage. So yeah, it's going down, man. It's my 50th birthday. I turns up on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? But this is the 50th one. I've been doing this comedy shit for a while. I've 10 years, 16 years this year, but for show 10 years because my 40th birthday was at Maxwell's, nigga, and the lineup was crazy. I had a little bit of everybody, but that's when Mad Mondays, the stage was really like popping and shit. Remember that shit? That show was lit. But yeah, this show is definitely going down, man. I still got tickets. You can pay at the door. If you need any information, just look at the flyer. Tap in with me. My phone number is on there. I don't know about this having my phone number on my flyer shit, but I think I need a Obama phone or another phone, but because I had an incident last week with a young lady. They kind of talking loud over there.
Oh shit.
They kind of talking loud over there. But I had an incident like this past week where a female, she actually texted me. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know the number, so, you know what I'm saying? A name didn't pop up, so I didn't know who it was. So I'm like, what's up? So then she started talking. You know what I'm saying? And she's explaining herself. Me and my dude, we want to come to your comedy show. We have your flyer, yada, 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 yada. So I'm like, okay, I called her, right? So then she didn't answer. So then she texted me back and was like, I don't want to talk to you right now. My dude is next to me sleep, so text me. So now I'm like, oh, bitch, what type of shit is you on? I got the picture to prove it, man. Like on some real shit.
Sneaky link shit?
Yeah, on some sneaky link shit. So she like, do you want to see my body and do you want to see pictures of this ass and all this shit? She gave her a little rundown. She from San Francisco. She stay in North Oakland. She's like 30-something years old. Gave me her height, gave me her weight, and was like, do I want to see ass pics? So I wasn't really tripping off the shit. So I called the bitch back, and she like, text me. My dude is next to me sleep. So I'm like, man, who the fuck is this?
Playing.
Like, who the fuck is this?
And it sound like a setup.
So she like, we got your flyer from one of the stores in North Oakland. So that when she said that, I kind of believed the bitch because I got flyers in North Oakland. And it got my phone number on this shit, right? So the bitch sent me some pictures, bud. The bitch in a wheelchair on one of the pictures. Like she's in a wheelchair. And she says it. She said, I got to make this a joke, though. But I'm telling you the story as like I'm remembering this shit from happening. I told Jay Rich. Shout out to my nigga Jay Rich, man. So she sent me a picture. It's one she at the Warriors game. So like the Warrior game shit in the background and shit. This bitch in a wheelchair. But she said she was in a wheelchair. Then the bitch sent me another a picture and she's standing up. So I'm like, what type of shit is this bitch on? So I said some shit, blood, but I'm gonna show you after this shit over so I can just show you what the fuck, because I wasn't on no fuck shit. This bitch was weird as fuck. So she starts showing me hella pictures. So then she starts showing me pictures with her laying on her stomach, her ass showing, but it's like panties, bud. But it ain't no sexy pictures though. So I'm just like, what the fuck part of the game is this? So then I finally just tell the bitch, like, you know what?
Help me in the chair pics.
I'm like, so now I'm like, you know what? You can stop whatever you doing. I'm not tripping. If you and your dude want to come to the show, then y'all can come to the show. And ended up blocking the bitch though, blood. But I'm just like, she like it was just like
I felt the block coming.
Some real handicap type J-Cat, you might have missed appeal today.
Paraplegic porn
type of shit going on, blood. Like for real, like bitch. You tell me you tell me you in a wheelchair, then you standing up and down. Now the pictures you got, you just laying down like you really might be.
Oh, she going to hell for playing with that wheelchair though.
I'ma show you the pictures, bud, on our motherfucking commercial break. But I just had to. That was weird, blood. So now that made me think like, cause that ain't never happened. I done had shows for years, nigga, and put my phone number on flyers and all this shit. I've never had no shit like this. Yeah. So I blocked the bitch. I had to block the bitch. I'm like, oh yeah, you tripping. Yeah. You showing me all these pictures like, bitch, these ain't even sexy. And then she said on one of them, her panties was wet. I'm like, bitch, block. I was like, bitch, block. I would show you the pictures, but I ain't gonna do that, blood. I ain't gonna be petty like that. But I will tell the story. Excuse me, ma'am, I can't hear you. But yeah, that shit was weird, but that was weird in the motherfucker. So I think I'm gonna start putting just an email or maybe, cause nigga, that ain't never happened, blood. And this bitch had balls, like to do that shit. And I'm like, bitch, these pictures ain't even cute. Bitch, these is grandma panties you got on. You ain't thick. You I was like, what the fuck is this shit, man? Who playing with me? But I know it was her. It was too many pictures,
that
man.
sound like a setup.
It was too many pictures, my nigga. And I bet you if I would have kept that bitch unblocked, she would still be texting me to this motherfucking day.
That
bitch,
like a
I don't
setup.
even want your money for this show. You and your nigga can stay where the fuck he at, because I'll be damned if I'm doing my show and a nigga, you roll up in your wheelchair and this nigga got a cane walking up on stage and shit, talking some shit to me. I'ma kick that nigga. I said, this bitch got a wheelchair, and this nigga walk up with a cane. Nigga, if you don't get your motherfucking ass away from me, you in your mid, nigga. I just had to, I had to get that off my chest, but I gave that wasn't fucked up. That was funny. That was funny. You and your bitch, nigga, get the fuck away from me.
There you go.
Hey, shout out to all my friends that are disabled. I'm not making fun of y'all. I'm talking about that bitch and possibly her dude. But we finna go to a commercial break right now, and we'll be back after these messages with my co-host. This is Mad Mondays. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Mary, without Mary, man.
All right, let's switch out.
Well, the police? Police.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. Has became a common expression, adapted from Jesus. Words to Peter, the proverb meaning is still basically the same. A person who lives violently will probably at some point be killed. In a violent manner, violence begets violence. Those who practice violence will come to a violent end. I say it again. Those who practice violence will come to a violent end.
I used to shoot all my videos with hooker boy. I used to.
Kayla saw. Light up the stage, I'm in my zone. Roll another leaf and feeling homegrown. Eyes half closed, mind wide awake. I got the whole universe to meditate. Inhale deep, let the spirit rise. Where every exhale, just know I'm touching skies. This that green goddess, yeah, you know the way. You take me higher where the angels play. Mary Jane, ease my mind. Slow me down, help me unwind. In your head find my flow. You take me places only I can go. Mary Jane, you're my sweet escape. Wrapped in your arms, help me elevate. Through your vibe, yeah, I see the signs. You're the key that unlocks my mind. Laying back and I'm vibing to the groove. Every puff and I'm feeling more in tune. You calm the chaos and you ease the pain. You got me seeing colors in a whole new frame. Ain't just a phase, you're an ancient wise. Whispering secrets, opening my eyes. Sacred plane in you I trust. You're the earth's rhythm and I'm just the dust. Mary Jane, you ease my mind. Slow me down and help me unwind. In your haze, yeah, I find my flow. You take me places only I can go. Mary Jane, you're my sweet escape. Wrapped in your arms, help me elevate. Feel your vibe, yeah, I see the signs. You're the key that unlocks my mind. Flowing through dimensions, I hear the sounds of roots deep in soil and stars all around, yeah. With every puff, yeah, I feel your embrace. You remind me of the beauty in a sacred space. Higher than the noise, clearer than the rain. You bring me peace and you help me maintain. Mary Jane, yeah, you ease my mind. Slow me down and you help me unwind. Mary Jane, you ease my mind. Slow me down when you help me unwind. In your haze, yeah, I find my flow. You take me places only I can go. Mary Jane, you're my sweet escape. Wrapped in your arms and I elevate. Through your vibe, yeah, I see the signs. You're the key that unlocks my mind. So I'll keep burning, keep feeling free. In your presence, I find all of me, yeah. Mary Jane, you know the truth. You're my muse, you're my spirit, you're my root. Mary Jane, yeah, you ease my mind. Slow me down when you help me unwind. In your haze, yeah, I find my flow. You take me places only I can go.
Hello. And we are back. This is Mad Mondays. I'm your host, Wight, a.k.a. 2, and we're on twitch.tv/BayLife Radio. And my co-host for the evening, you know who she is. She's a regular now. Yeah, she's my fucking co-host. I don't know how the fuck this even happened. It went from one day to days to weeks to months and all kind of shit. But it works out. It helps. It helps. I don't need you all the time, but I'm just saying on the days you come, you are appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Miss Ayana Smiles.
Thank you for having me again and again.
The phone lines are open, 510-563-7819.
Please call
510-563-7819.
We need some comments.
We need some comments on what?
Yeah, I want to read the comments today. I want to read people saying what they really think about the commentary and the content that they are watching.
Oh.
I want to start.
So you testing my gangster?
I want to hear what people
My shit
think.
be lit every motherfucking week.
People think.
Okay, well, yeah. But that would be nice. That would be nice because a lot of motherfuckers just be watching and don't be saying shit.
You can't come on the show and go in the back and call. That's not gonna work.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. But that nigga went outside. That nigga went outside, and you can hear both. You can hear the voice on the phone, and you can hear the nigga talking outside. But at least he did it.
But he did.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't be calling us. They don't be fucking with us and shit.
Serious about it.
He
too.
was.
Like, you better listen.
That nigga was serious in the motherfucker. Shout out to Unc.
Yeah.
That nigga, he came in here with his Mac hand down.
Yeah.
Well, what about if the bigs do this? That nigga was mad. That nigga got mad when you start taking up for women. Hell yeah.
To why this one isn't complying the way you speak.
That ain't how my bitch be acting.
She doesn't do it.
What that nigga say? Oh, nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I drop a bitch fast. That nigga was.
But he was very concerned about the behaviors of this one in particular that he couldn't get under control.
That was funny.
That was hilarious. But
how you been?
I've been good. I went to a play last night.
Oh shit! I went to a play last week. I forgot
the games that women play.
Oh, you went to that?
Yeah, it was actually good.
I bet it was.
It was good.
I bet it was. Gave you some game, huh?
No, it wasn't even for the girls. To be honest, it showed how women play themselves, like for real, and it was literally OG men in the audience, like with they chicks being hella quiet. Like I'm literally looking around the room to, cause you know it's at the Paramount, so
it was probably a nigga with a notepad. putting that shit in his phone.
Listen,
I knew this bitch be acting like that for a reason.
It wasn't. It was so. It was the type of. It was the type of content that an Oakland man really couldn't relate to unless he's ever walked in on his woman with another man in his house.
Ooh.
That's what that showed. So it was not relatable.
Did somebody get killed?
Like no. That part.
Did nobody get killed? Nobody get shot?
Somebody ended up getting shot.
Okay.
But it wasn't even over. It wasn't. By the time he got shot, he was so far over the bitch. But she was the one trying to come back. It was just, yeah.
It was a good play though.
It was a good play because it showed how something on the outside looks like it's one way.
The grass is
greener.
greener.
And that grass greener on the other side shit. Like that was a true example of that. But the only thing that was unrealistic is the other nigga coming through with trucks keys to a Porsche truck and buying you a condo, just putting everything in your name.
Was he a ball player?
Nah, he was an agent. He was an agent
that
for
nigga get
ball
paid,
players.
right?
But
yeah.
either way,
he get the bag. That type of shit might happen to them type of niggas though.
It could.
Yeah.
But just the
he got
fact
money to
that
fuck off.
He
on her.
only did it.
This nigga's doing that. You know that, right?
I do.
Yeah.
But he only did it. He only did it because the other nigga was gonna marry her. He only did it for that. But
so he was trying to say the bitch.
But once he got her relationship fucked up, he didn't want it. He didn't do none of that shit. He was a whole cat. This nigga had a whole wife and all kind of shit that she didn't know nothing about. But he played it so hard just until he fucked her shit all the way up that she felt good about. You feel me? And he was a nigga from her past. So it was the games. It should have been the games people play, not women. Cause the niggas was on some sucker shit too. And I just wanted to point that out.
So you enjoyed the play?
I enjoyed the play. But I'ma tell you, it was some chicks. It was a lot of chicks at the play together. So it was like,
yeah, it was a girl trip.
Yeah, man. But when I say they was talking to the stage,
I bet they was.
All the shit. And I'm talking about the drink kicked in.
Oh, yeah.
She tried to hit her pin. The man had to come over and say, none of that in here. And put your phone up. You can't video the whole thing. Like, he had to.
It got real town business up in that motherfucker.
And I'm like, and when she announced she was in her 30s, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We do need to
her mama probably doing the same thing, though.
But the age range was from 30 to 46 on that road because 3 of them stated their age while we was all sitting there because, I never
You heard all that shit.
Well, no, I never meet a stranger. People talk to me. I talk to people. When we're in sittings like that, I do talk to people. And, yeah, the lady that was 46, we was talking about comedians, and she was saying that the show was good Saturday. That's how I heard about your show.
My show?
I'm sorry, not your
I
show.
wasn't on that motherfucker.
The Mike Epps show. Right. Sorry. And yeah, she was talking about.
I heard it was good, but I heard both.
What brought me into that's what I kind of.
I heard both. I heard niggas is still saying the same shit, but that's gonna happen. I go
Mike
places
Epps
and do
was
shit.
good.
I say the same shit. I mean, that's what comedians do. That's like a nigga singing a song. Like, he ain't gonna sing the song different when he come to your motherfucking what's name. It's gonna be the same fucking song.
Some
people
artists do that. They do sing it different.
Man, come on, man. It's no.
Some artists do sing it different.
Okay, it might sing it different, but the lyrics are still the same.
Right. But
so that's the same shit. No, the fuck they're not.
A little bit.
No, it's like poetry.
If you gonna put out a comedy album, then put it out a comedy album, and then you could do the same shit on your album.
No, comedy albums don't have
stand up. If you're stand up, you should not. And this is just opinion of a comedic fan. I just feel like if you're doing stand up, it should not be so versed and rehearsed that every time your patrons come out to see you, it's the same exact jokes. You
Now,
gonna
I'm
have
not
to
saying.
filter in some
Now
new
listen,
shit.
as a
Some
comedian,
of them niggas sound rehearsed.
cause it's rehearsed.
Okay, all right.
Like this rehearsed, like I mean, like you think because a nigga do comedy, like I freestyle comedy, so you might hear me say a joke and then say it again. It ain't gonna be the same fucking way.
Right.
But these niggas, like when you write a joke,
Mm-hmm.
like when you write a song, when you write a poem, it's gonna be the same shit. You have to deliver it the same way to get that funny. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand what you're saying. Like, nigga, don't be saying shit that niggas done seen you on Netflix saying already. You
And
know what I'm saying?
that's kinda what
Say
they
some
said it
some new
was.
shit.
And I will say that some of the best response that I did here last night was about Tony Rock.
Well, he don't never miss.
And
Tony
he-
Roberts.
Tony Roberts.
Yeah.
He's always been hella funny, and he's always been underrated to me.
Yeah.
I always have felt like that about him.
Yeah.
That he's been underrated and just hella funny from start to finish, and he don't talk about the same shit. He does not. And I've been watching him for over 15 years. So I'm not saying that every comedian has the ability.
You know how many
to
fucking
freestyle.
comedians it is out in the world?
No. And
Everybody ain't gonna be
again-
able to do
and
that
again,
shit.
I'm not saying that, but I'm also saying that funny is funny, and a
Funny is
natural
funny.
when you just see shit that's funny. Like I could tell you about some shit that happened at work, and we be fucking dying laughing. It's sometimes just the delivery of what the fuck, how you interpret something, how
Right.
your mind see it. It don't have to be rehearsed. It don't have to be written down. You don't have to write a comedy script. You have to just be fucking funny.
No,
That's all.
that's no,
Okay.
no. That's not true. That's not true. And if anybody's listening that's a comedian or watching right now, they want to just chime in.
Tell us what
because-
you think,
because-
because we ain't gonna always
because
agree. But
clearly-
we can agree to disagree.
Clearly, you ain't listening to what the fuck I'm saying.
I am that you write your jokes. And
No,
you
I
don't
know.
say
I'm
the shit
saying
again.
most comedians, majority of the comedians that do comedy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm talking about big people, like the headliners, Mike Epps, Kevin Hart, Dave Chappelle, all them niggas. They write that shit. That shit
think
is
so?
wrote. Hell yeah, that shit is wrote. Now during
You think they write it, or somebody give them an
both,
idea and
both,
they write off
both,
of it?
both. I know Kevin Hart got the Plastic
He got
Cup
the
Boys.
team,
Them is his
right,
writers.
right.
You know what I'm saying? I heard a nigga say a joke. What's the little light skinned nigga that was on the show with Mike Epps? The Mo something. Little light skinned nigga with the big nose. Mo something. He said a joke because I was watching Jack Funny, the nigga out of Jack Funny 313 out of Detroit. Funny nigga. I mean, he funny. But he got some shit on YouTube where he's going out to places and shit. And he went to they let him open up in Detroit since he from Detroit for the We Them Ones. And this was like last year. So them We Them Ones been, I think this is their second go round as far as the tour. So the nigga said a joke that I thought that was my shit, so I rewinded this shit. And I was like, oh, okay, nigga say that. But the shit he was talking about, it reminded me of my Shenango joke.
But not to say that context don't sometimes, be similar.
Yeah, that shit
but
happened too though. But it do be niggas out here stealing jokes though.
And
if you more famous than I am, and you come out here because you got some shit going on, because you traveling and shit, and you go somewhere else and tell that joke and it hit, and you start working on it, you might actually see your shit on TV. It's been, I know comedians that have seen that shit on TV.
I remember hearing when I was young that Robin Williams used to come to the Bay Area
and still
steal
jokes. I just
jokes.
seen this shit.
Yeah,
Damon Wayans just said that shit.
But I had heard that way back because I've been watching documentaries. I was always into that kind of shit.
A nigga showed said a nigga was a joke
I
thief.
heard that he was like hella big. On
Nano.
stealing jokes.
Can you imagine
And
that?
Black people
The Nano
joke.
nigga
And
was
that's
a
why
joke thief.
Richard Pryor didn't fuck with him. He kicked him. If you go back and watch the old Richard Pryor show, the beginning episodes, Robin Williams was on there. That court show, Robin Williams plays the fucking attorney. But he kicked him off that show because
he was stealing jokes.
Because after hours, when they would be in the back talking and shit, just like talking amongst themselves,
That's when
he
niggas
would
get
go
jokes,
back
though.
and steal their jokes and go on stage, and he would get booked for all these places around the country and shit telling they shit.
Bernie Mac got an episode with Chris Rock, and Chris Rock was doing that shit to Bernie Mac. R.I.P. Bernie Mac. That nigga one of my top 5, man.
Yeah.
Never got a chance to see him.
I saw him at the Coliseum. Me and my day ones, we all went
but
to
the nigga was still in his shit though. They was in the back just chopping it up, and he'd say something funny, and the nigga took it to the stage as soon as he got a chance to. Yeah. But that shit happens, man. I mean, that's just a part of the politic in comedy. Like every art, everything has an enemy. Like it's gonna be somebody that's funking with you for that spot that you got, instead of just staying in their own lane and getting their own spot. They just be weird as fuck.
In every lane.
Everywhere,
from drugs to comedy to work.
Yeah,
it just don't
everything.
Matter. Somebody always wants something that seems greater than what they got.
I'm looking forward to the show on the 19th. That's what I'm on right now. I'm trying to get my outfit. I'm trying to get my shit situated.
Birthday ready.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
my shit is soon.
This is a mixed
My shit is
emotion.
soon. Yeah, for real. 52. Like, come on, man. Not 52, but 50.
I know. I was like,
nigga said
damn,
52. Like, hell no.
I was like, damn, that
but
was
man, praise the God, man.
you
To see 52, like, for real. Come on, man. I just be thinking about like all the people, all the friends, all the family. That aren't here anymore. You know what I'm saying? That they can't see me turn 50. Like my mama, I was just talking to my mama the other day. I went over her house and shit, and she was like, "Damn, boy, you finna be 50." And I'm like, yeah, you finna be 67. We getting there. We getting there, but I felt what she said. Like when she said that, like, damn, I got a 50-year-old. Because I even say that now, like my youngest son, that's what I did this weekend, this past week that I didn't speak on. My little mini-me, Dwayne D. Weeds, his birthday was Wednesday. Was that Wednesday? Thursday. April 3rd. And he wanted to go eat steak and shit, so I took him to Fleming's. Fleming's, that was... but I got it right. I went to Fleming's. Shout out to Fleming's, because that shit was delicious than a motherfucker. That had a fat ass tomahawk steak with some what's that shit called? The macaroni and cheese with the lobster and crab.
Did you eat the steak with the horseradish?
Fuck no, I don't eat horseradish ever. I had some A1 sauce and I was fucking that shit up.
And you gotta mix it with the.
No, I don't like horseradish. That shit got that aftertaste. Yeah, I know what horseradish is. I don't like that shit. That's white people shit. I don't know too many niggas that eat horseradish.
It's not white people stuff. How about white people take all our cool shit and mark it as theirs? Have you ever thought about that?
What?
Everything.
No, what? What a white person claim that you saying right now? What?
Are we talking about food?
Nigga, we talking about what you talking about.
Do you know how many people, white people, eat fried chicken more than black people?
Nigga, they didn't take that. They just like it.
No, but they claim it.
Man, they don't claim fried chicken.
But every event you go to, white people, they got fried chicken.
Oh, trust and believe. I know. I was in a situation.
Got fried chicken.
I was in a situation, relationship
That's all I'm
where
saying.
my nigga married a white woman. And
Make sure they got fried chicken.
And on my mama.
Everything.
And they fucked that shit up.
What?
Oh, you can see that at Aaron Jones though. They love that barbecue. They love our shit. They just don't like to claim it. That's why I don't agree with you. They don't claim fried chicken.
Amongst themselves.
You's a motherfucking lie.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. How you know?
Because if you look on Instagram, you see these white girls talking about how good they fried chicken, how they chicken is the best fried
chicken. Show me
chicken.
a white bitch that say that on motherfucking YouTube.
What?
I ain't seen that.
God.
I have not seen a white person cook fried chicken.
Oh my God.
Now I've seen them eat that shit, but I ain't never seen a white person eat no fried chicken or make no fried chicken and say that they made it. Let alone I didn't taste it. A white motherfucker make fried chicken.
I said what they holler and claim.
I know white people, and I ain't never seen a motherfucker say, nigga.
Colonel Sanders. Comments, thank you.
Colonel
Sanders is white.
He is.
Claim
but
it.
He stole.
Come
on, no, okay.
They steal it and claim it. I said that.
You didn't say that. Somebody told your motherfucking ass, Colonel Sanders. You didn't say that.
That's an example of fried
chicken. Okay, you're right. That's Popeyes too, right? But that was a black person's recipe.
But still, white
they
people
stole it.
Man,
and somebody else. I'm talking about just on the regular. You don't. You ain't never went to a white person's house and they had fried chicken. Them niggas make potato salad with raisins and shit in it. You ain't never went to a white
heard
person's
that.
house
Every
that had no
white
fried
person
chicken
I know
ever.
be trying to fried chicken.
I've never,
always have it at their
nigga,
event.
I ain't never seen a white person, and I know white
friends
people.
You got and you go to their house.
Man, to the point where I ate their food.
Okay.
I ain't never seen no
Well, I got
motherfucking
family
fried
members
chicken.
married to them, so I'm telling you. What I know.
Cause you fuck with them people.
Okay. All right. It's just turned
You be
offensive.
fucking with them people.
How
Talking
did
about
I
white
get-
people and
how
fried
did I
chicken.
get-
How
I said-
dare you?
I said they take stuff and claim
They
it.
are not the
They
same.
take it and claim
Man,
it.
I ain't
and
heard no.
make it like it's
Show me
they-
a white person that claim besides Colonel Sanders.
Okay.
That motherfucking claim. I ain't never heard a
Okay,
white person
well,
say,
we can-
"What are
there's
you
other
eating tonight?"
examples.
I'm eating fried chicken with macaroni, cheese, and collard greens. I ain't
And they
never
do.
heard no white.
And
Now
they
they'll
do.
eat that shit, but they ain't finna make that shit. They don't know how to make that
I
shit.
could say something, but it'll turn a whole nother.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
I ain't offended.
So, do you consider half-breed girls that have a white mother
White.
still black?
No, they're black. The dad, whoever the dad is black. The child is black.
Even if they're raised by a white woman.
Came out the
That's
scrotum.
not. I'm not talking about what society labels them as. I said, well, do you look at them?
But I don't
as-
be tripping like that.
do you
I look at
it-
everybody as one.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I won't make that.
That was a
comment.
great answer. That was a
won't
good
make
answer.
that comment.
No, go ahead and make your comment though, because I was just fucking with you.
No,
I don't really be tripping on
was
motherfuckers
just
being
asking
light
so
skinned
I
or
could
mixed
use
or
an
no shit like that.
example.
Okay, so say the example though.
So, the rapper Lotto.
Who?
Lotto.
The female, yeah.
Yeah.
She looked like she might be mixed.
But her mother.
That bitch
is-
look albino.
But her mother is white. But her Instagram, she's cooking soul food all the time. Like
That's what
and
got her
it's
daddy.
Always from scratch.
That's what
It's
got her
good.
daddy. That bitch got Creole in her. Her mama got Creole in her.
She's a white girl.
She's
from,
an all white
from
girl
Georgia.
from where? Oh, Georgia.
No, her mama's a white
So
girl
her
from Georgia.
Okay, so her ancestors had slaves, and then she got the
Are
recipe.
we about to do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
She got a real blonde hair white mama. Like
That's what I'm saying. So her mama had
slave
her, no,
was.
her
She the
ancestors.
blue-eyed white
Listen,
mama.
you didn't hear what I said. That girl's mama family were slave masters.
So that's
So
why
they
she
stole
cooked
the
like
recipe.
that?
They
so
stole
that's
the
another
recipe.
example of what I said. So
I'm
that's
making an
white
example out of
people
your
taking
shit.
Taking our shit. and
I'm making an
claiming it.
example out of your
Just 'cause
shit.
you get a
Who the
black,
fuck says this shit? I have. Okay, well, good for you. Whoever the
just 'cause
fuck
you get
that
a
is.
black
Who is that?
man, it validates you to say that you
Nikki-
can cook
Nikki
as good
O'Shea.
as white women. I mean, black women.
I know the fuck you ain't like. Right. What's your first seasoning? What's your first seasoning? Don't you cook?
Yeah.
You be cooking and shit. So what's your first seasoning? Salt? What kind though?
My first seasoning is not salt.
What is it?
I layer my powders first. My onion powder, my garlic powder.
Don't that got salt in it?
No, it doesn't.
Powder don't got salt in it.
Garlic powder is actually made from the fucking skin of the garlic.
So no
Onion,
salt.
It's no salt.
All right. I'm gonna look that shit up when we go
I
to
think
commercial
you
break.
should. They literally brown it and then they grind it. Onion powder and
Bitch,
garlic powder.
do garlic powder got
don't
salt
even
in it?
Have no garlic or onion in it. It's made from
Max and Siri.
the shell.
She said, "I don't know what I'm talking
I
about."
can't with him.
She said, "Oh, she can't answer that right now."
Yeah, because that's too.
I think
educated
that
for
might have.
Siri.
Really?
That's not an AI type question.
Okay, that's some bullshit.
You know type shit.
So yeah, back to the steak though. That shit was delicious.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm definitely gonna come back. No horseradish. I don't like the aftertaste.
Okay.
That shit is weird. It's like hot type boot. That's boozy though. I rather eat hot sauce or the steak sauce was good.
Brings out
My
the
shit was cut.
flavoring of the steak.
My
if
shit
they
was.
season it properly. The horseradish brings out.
Hell
this-
no, I don't
okay.
want it. I
That's
don't want
the
it.
reason for it.
You
right?
keep your steak and I'll have mine.
All right, sounds good to me. I agree. But the tomahawk. So was it like cooked all the way? Cause I'm a well
My shit
done
was.
person.
No, I ain't well done. My son's shit looked it fucked up.
Yeah, I don't.
His shit looked like it was cooked too hard. I was looking at this shit like, and he let him cut it. Nigga, I want to cut my own shit. He had this shit cut like a baby. Nigga, I don't want to have nobody cut my. So his shit came out like it was hella dark and it was cut
laying
up.
to the side.
Yeah,
like
my
they
shit
did.
was like, wow. My shit was like, bow. So I just went into my shit, started dogging my shit. That shit was good as fuck though.
You
But
did
he liked it.
medium well.
Yep, it had red. It had red. Then my one of his young partners, he had some kind of steak or some shit, and it wasn't cooked enough, and the nigga cut it. It was hella red. They sent it back, and then brought it back. I guess it was too dark. So they took that shit off the what's name.
Right. Oh.
Fuck. Yeah, that was a.
That's the only thing about a steakhouse.
Yeah.
Is that temperature part. You gotta know your shit to say your temperature.
And see, I don't fuck with steaks like that. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with chicken and fish more though. But if I have a steak, nigga, I can't have my shit dry. I like my meat wet.
But I can't eat no bloody meat.
And I didn't say bloody. I said wet.
Too much red. I can't see too much pink.
It's a difference.
I see pink and I'll be like, wrap that up.
Yeah, no, that shit. My shit was delicious. And then I saved it for the next day and took it to work and fucked it up. And that shit still was fire. I was like, damn, I need some more of this shit.
Right.
But goddamn, y'all don't be eating like that. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker cost $120.
Oh no. But the
I was
macaroni
like,
and cheese. That's
that was
what I wanted to ask.
I think
How
that was that shit was fire.
Crab, lobster, and shrimp. Or just
I think
crab
so.
and
Yep, I
lobster?
think all three. It might have been all three. Whatever it was that shit was fire. I liked it, that shit. I think that shit was kind of like, I think it was like 60, I think too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Everything was a la carte?
Bill was high. Yeah.
Okay, that's how they get you.
Bill was high. Bill was like 7.
Ooh,
My portion was like 4. And then fucking with the youngsters, they don't know where to tip. They don't know about gratuity, even though we trying to tell them motherfuckers there ain't no gratuity there, and they still talking about this on there.
So can I ask a question? As a parent, are we doing the right thing by spending $700 on dinner for a birthday for an adult?
I said the total was $700.
No, I just said.
I mean, shit, motherfuckers was in there. I mean, that's how much motherfuckers spend in there, I guess, because niggas was in there hella deep. So it's other people that's doing the same motherfucking thing. I don't do this shit often. I did it one time for him.
It's turning into a debate.
It's not a debate. What was your question?
Question?
What was your question?
I said, we as parents, is that a responsible thing to do? To spend that kind of money on a grown person's dinner for a birthday. I mean, couldn't we have, not you, I'm asking, we as a people, this is what we talking about when we say change our mindset under this new Trump
Talking to the mic, because you ain't talking loud.
Under this new Trump administration, like the way we think, you know, how we fuck off money and wait, let me just finish. I understand it was a one-time thing. It was a celebration that you don't do often. But what I'm also saying is Christmas is only once a year, too, and motherfuckers spend half their motherfucking annual salary.
I don't.
I didn't say you.
I'm saying, though, but you brought it out there. You said people do. I'm saying I don't.
Mindsets.
Okay.
I'm talking about thought processes. And now with this new president that we have in office, I'm just saying now would be a good time to change our mindset on how we spend our liquid cash.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, because I'm gonna answer. Let me answer that first. Okay. For one, I don't do that shit on a regular. Was it too much? Possibly, but it was for my fucking son. You know what I'm saying? I bought my shit and his. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know that I was doing that. So that was basically my birthday gift to him. So whatever his shit was, I would have probably gave him that in cash. You know what I'm saying? So this was like a one-time thing. He was with his friends. You know what I'm saying? So I did it one time. I didn't trip. Would it happen again? Probably not.
I hate that you're taking offense to
I'm really not taking.
Trying to be offensive.
You asked a question. Right, I'm giving you an answer.
Do you think that with the situation that we up under with jobs being uncertain and people getting let go and having to, you know, figure it out, housing and shit being cut, like, do your son own his place? Like, I'm just saying, with the financial situations that we facing right now, I think we should be teaching our kids to just kind of hold on to their cash.
That nigga definitely held on to his because he didn't buy shit.
Right.
So I'm still trying to answer your question without, because you keep saying that it's a debate. It is not a debate. This was a one-time thing. This was my little nigga. I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with my son. Christmas, no, I don't give him shit. I might give him like a buck. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. He's grown. You know what I'm saying? I am teaching him right and wrong. I'm telling him about getting credit. I just text him and told him to start getting a little credit card, build your shit up. Because it's time to lead in that. He still stay with his mama. You know what I'm saying? So they it's to the point now where they funking. So I'm like, nigga, it's time to do it moving. Like, this ain't your house. You know what I mean? And she got a dude and all kind of shit. I'll beat your ass.
700 could have been like
700 was the total. Why are you saying that?
No, I was just saying if his friends had contributed, you contributed, if everybody had contributed.
Would have gave it to him?
To his next move. You know what I'm saying? To help him through his next move. Not saying get a place, because if you ain't got a job to maintain it, we ain't paying him monthly.
He got a job.
Okay, so without going too far into it, I'm just giving examples of thought processes. Just saying that we got 4 years up under this administration of a lot of uncertainty and rugs being snatched up under us. My personal job was up for question in 1 day.
And what you do?
I got signed the papers.
Okay.
Because I like for show money better than no money. But with that being said, it was still some drastic. Don't nobody like being pushed up against a wall to sink or swim. Nobody likes that feeling. So before it gets there, it's like, damn, frivolous spending. If I had been in such a situation and been forced to make a decision like that, things could have been a little different. That's all.
I'm just really, you okay? How's your mental?
I'm talking about uncertainty.
No, I'm asking you, how's your mental? You good?
And you sitting up here asking if my mental is okay.
Yeah, how is your mental, ma'am?
I'm okay today.
Okay, that's okay today. All right, so I'm going back to what you said because it kind of like, okay. And we going to go to a commercial break because we supposed to did that like 10 minutes ago. Nigga, I said it. What the fuck? See, I'm going to drug test you next Monday.
Okay.
But no, to say, okay, so how old is your oldest kid?
21.
21. Have you took them like on a vacation for their birthday?
Yeah, years ago.
Years ago. Okay. Oh, so you gonna say that it wasn't now? Would you do something?
Wasn't
right?
now.
Right. Because I'm saying though. Okay. So how much did you spend for that?
Oh, a pretty penny.
Okay. So it was more than 700.
For sure.
So would you have did that now?
No.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay. I don't believe you.
What?
Didn't you just go? You've been going, nigga. Didn't you just come back from Cuba?
Without my kids.
But you spent more than 700.
Donald Trump wasn't even in office then.
So that's gonna be She got that shield up. You got that shield up, but you knew he was coming, so you went ahead and did it before he came.
I had the tickets.
So you ain't doing. Okay. So didn't you just? Where did you just go? You just went somewhere.
I went
to a concert or some shit.
The play.
The play. How much was that?
$100.
Okay. And then you had to get dressed and cute.
I went
you got
by
your hair
myself.
done.
No, I didn't.
You didn't do none of that shit.
I didn't do. I
no
wore
fit.
I wore a hat. I wore.
So
a
just $100.
$100.
No food, no parking, no nothing, no drinks.
I paid for parking.
Okay, how much is that?
Paramount 30.
All right, so we at 130.
Sure did. Right next
so
door and told that
you
nigga,
feel
watch my car.
you feel how much did you give him?
Nothing. I was like, watch my car.
Oh, watch your car.
Windows better not be bipped when I come back.
Okay, but when I was saying that to say this. You don't feel that was too much money to spend for a concert during these economic times going through right now?
I signed the papers to keep my job, so I had to keep my spirits up.
Okay. And on that note, we'll be back after these messages. This is Mad Mondays. Females, y'all is crazy.
I'll let you bleeding. He's waking up in the hospital now, and I can make a whole lot of shit crumble, bro.
Skip that nigga over the bitch, word on the street is this nigga PJ riding around telling motherfuckers I done killed Courtney. My nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Okay. I need you to take care of PJ.
I don't know, be playing, man. Tell him, we trying to make something happen, though. So nigga ain't got too much time to be waiting on it.
I'm gonna get the white bitch on it.
What white bitch?
White bitch I took from Joe.
See, See, that's the shit I be talking about, man. It's
What?
always something bigger with your plans.
Mm-hmm. But the bitch don't know me. Really had to tell you though, right? That nigga PJ ain't cool, bro. Oh, what he done? That nigga out here selling that fake shit, that stepped on shit, and he saying he getting it from us.
Lights out. Paying the fucking price, bitch.
www.m4mmunited.org, or you can call us at 877-900-0832.
No days off. 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 No days off.
Man, I hope this motherfucker shit on this time, man, because the shit was off last time, bro.
Step forward, hit a channel right,
nigga said last time, man.
Come on, take my spot back, nigga. Niggas
got
bad.
Niggas got hook up, nigga.
Get the fuck down. Get down. Get down. Get the fuck down. Get down. Get down.
Like that, that's like tight.
Hey, what the fuck you think you doing, man? Shut the fuck up. I'll burn you right now, nigga. You know what I came for, the money.
You think I'm gonna lay down and let these fuck ass niggas stop me in my ass, nigga?
No days off.
Long night, huh?
Yeah.
Young men working, staying out of trouble.
I grew up with that nigga. I know that nigga. Right. I don't think you know him like I know that nigga. I don't think that nigga will switch up, man.
Something gonna happen, and it's gonna be something I gotta do with him. I just got a feeling.
You don't fuck with blood no more, huh?
I got the address where that old ass nigga Tay take the road to.
You just gotta wait till it's the right time,
Wait,
bro.
nigga. Wait. Nigga, wait. Nigga, it's no days off, my nigga. Until we find this nigga, bro, nobody's sleeping.
Come on,
get in the court,
man,
nigga.
y'all niggas gonna have everything, man.
Blow your fucking shit off, nigga. Yeah, nigga, we tapped in, nigga.
Put that gun down, nigga. Why you shaking?
Shut the fuck up.
No days off. No days off. No days off.
Yeah, what's up with it, man? I'm in the lounge with DJ Maniacal and DJ Quantum, man, you understand me? Yeah, it's the Bay thing, you understand me? Yeah, 707-415-1048-650-925, you know what I mean? Red Boys, we gonna make it do what it do, man. It's the Bay Life, Bay Area stand up. What? Maniacal, I see you. Yeah, you might see me in the bus stop, posted with a bundle in my sock, trying to bust a knot. Yeah, or I'm chilling down on the blade, rolling up a blunt in my button up and getting paid. Yeah, your boy love the Bay. Why the Giants, the Niners, the Raiders, and the A's? We wear stunner shades, ride candy-coated Chevrolets. On the streets I was born and raised. Yeah, and everyone I know wear Jabos and J's. I got a Metro phone with a leather case. We high-speed specialists. Fuck it, who wanna race? If you see the police, better leave them on the chase. See, we don't speak to them boys at all. You see, they moved to East Mont and then destroyed the mall. Any snitches get smoked just like Ace and Light on a late night or daylight. Trust, it's the Bay Life. So you know what a day's like. Living that Bay life. So you know what a day's like. Living that Bay life. So you know what a day's like. Living that Bay life. So you know what a day's like.
Are we on the air?
Yes, you are. You're in the mix with the one and only DJ Igor Beats.
Nigga, ain't nobody about to buy no album about smoking weed.
Smoking is my daily thing. Big smoke, get a bear, I ain't leaving a thing. Red eyes, full bags, we got over here. North shorts, you can buy or I'm rolling in here. A real stoner with the heart of a player. Smoke is a symbol, put your blunt in the air. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm trying to smoke all the way. 28 grams, let it fall on me. Why your baby mama keep calling me? Shit, I'm just trying to smoke all the way. Like, bitch, I'm trying to smoke all the way. Why the weed man keep stalling me? Why your baby mama keep calling me? All the way.
3 rooms, 50 plants.
And we are back. We are motherfucking back. Thank you for tuning in to Mad Mondays. I'm your host, Whiteout, a.k.a. 2. And we're on twitch.tv/Bay Life Radio. The phone lines are open right now. 510-563-7819. 510-563-7819. Holla at your partner, man. We have our co-host for the evening, Miss Yana Smiles. And we were talking about a lot of things. But we've moved forward. Our first guest for the evening is a brother I've been knowing for a long time, man. I'm talking about when I first got in this comedy game back in 2009, I was a motherfucking movement. You know what I'm saying? I came out with the Boy Stop t-shirts. Then I had the Team Whiteout t-shirts. You was the first nigga to make my t-shirts.
Facts.
Yeah. You was the first nigga that made my you was the first nigga to make my first line of T-shirts when I first came out. You know what I'm saying? And nigga found out today he still is making T-shirts. I'm like, oh shit, we may have to reunite and make some shit happen real quick one time. But my nigga is also an artist. You have children.
Yeah.
Also a father.
Definitely.
Are you married?
To the game.
To the game.
Yeah.
Married to the game.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And it's been a solid dude, you know what I'm saying, through my artistry up until now. This is a new year. I had to get him on because he got some shit going on. So I was like, blood, it's time to get up in here, man, see what it do. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, all the way from San Francisco, California. What part of that Frisco you from, man?
I'm from Lakeview, man.
Okay, all the way from the view, man. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for my brother Tycoon. Is in the building.
Ocean View, Ingleside.
Ocean View. Okay. Yeah. Welcome to Mad Mondaze, brother. It's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? I see you still pumping out. If y'all don't know the Bay Line, that Bay Line, that was like the song that made me a fan of his. You know what I'm saying? And that was back when that come out. That was a minute.
Igor, that's
how long ago was that, little bit?
That was what?
Yeah,
somewhere around there, like 08.
Yeah, that was Mingles. That was Mingles and Sweet Fingers days, man. Like for real, I was like, well, this shit slap. I even had it on the CD. Little Bit Cuz made that shit. I was slapping that shit through the town and shit, cause it wasn't just on shit. Apple wasn't big, and you know what I'm saying. So motherfuckers still fucking with CDs and shit back then, right? So I remember him making me a copy of that shit, and I was slapping that shit. I need that shit again though. That shit on Apple now.
No, we had.
Oh, send that to my email, nigga. I'll buff that shit like a YouTube song.
Yeah, for sure. Well, when that came out, that was during the mixtape era.
Yeah.
And like you said, we was, as far as venues and events, anybody in the early 2000s know what was going on around here. And, we had everything going on. So as far as I was doing, shows and, you just wanted something that could like take off, you know what I mean? Something that could kick the crowd off and, it actually, Bay Life was, was running shit. So I was like, hold on, we need a Bay Life anthem and shout out to Dyson and Crypto, cause you know what I'm saying? They was
still working.
Yeah.
Nigga, Dyson a Tony now, nigga.
Was,
wow. Shout out to my cousin Crypto out there. He in LA still? Or he back out here? Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to him just cause we thought of that nigga.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he on one of my albums too. But I had sat there and, like I said, at that time, because, Dyson was rapping then too. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But they was...
I know that nigga is Boo.
Okay. They put a few... but they had a few Bay Life songs out. But then I was just thinking, I was like, nah, I want to do a Bay Life anthem. You know what I mean?
That was
it. So, yeah, and then when I heard that track, and, it just came together. And shout out to Tower. You understand me, Mr. Tower, you feel me? He's on the song as well. And, we came together. And it was like the perfect combination because it was a performance song, but it was something that people could dance to.
Can I ask a question? So was Bay Life Radio on then?
No.
Okay,
this was before Bay Life Radio.
Was this a bridging of like an anthem for everybody kind of representing the Bay?
No.
Bay Life,
Bay Life was like was a brand. Yeah, it was a movement. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. It still is though. But yeah. So basically it was it was everything. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking rappers, just everything going on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was like really a movement. Niggas was under a Bay Life, like it was kind of like a fucking record label.
Like rap a lot.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because at the time I was up and coming. Okay. So, like I had mixtapes out and stuff that I was doing in the street. But, yeah, that's where I was performing at. I was coming to Bay Life shows. Okay. You know what I mean? And all over the
Niggas was throwing shows. They was moving.
It was like a tribute.
Yeah, it was the platform. Yeah,
it was like a tribute
at the
song.
Same time.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm just trying to get it because I liked when I heard the song.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I like it, but I was just trying to understand because you said it was so long ago. And I'm like, okay, was Bay Life Radio going on at the time, or what was it, a bridge of everybody?
No, it wasn't even no
different
podcast
places?
back
Right,
then.
No.
This shit was before podcasts. I think.
Right,
I don't
but
think.
he was DJing and
Yeah, it was Bay Life.
engineering and
It was
stuff.
just Bay Life. It wasn't Bay Life
Got
Radio.
It. Got it.
Like
Yeah,
this
Bay
Bay Life
Life
Radio.
Entertainment.
Right,
Yeah.
right,
It
right.
was a brand.
ENT.
Got it. Got it.
Kind of like my shit. White Out Entertainment.
Right, you know.
Coming to a venue near
there's
you.
some CDs out and stuff too. I mean, you know, it's a few projects and some artists that came
Right.
out.
Oh yeah, these niggas. The Yellow Bus, nigga. This a Yellow Bus CD right there, nigga, with the Bay Life compilation. These niggas was doing other shit.
Okay.
That's why I started fucking with them, because once I got into the comedy game, these niggas had open mics. It wasn't really no hella open mics for comedians and shit. So I'm going to all the spots these niggas at. I know these niggas, so I'm y'all performing here. Oh, okay, boom, boom, boom. So I fucked around and started fucking with Mingles. And got up there and did some comedy. That shit didn't work. But as the time went on, you know what I'm saying, I just started going to hella venues that had artists, not just comedians. Like a lot of comedians didn't like going to rap and poetry open mics, because it was just like that wasn't they. You know what I'm saying? That's not they circle. You know what I'm saying? So niggas, if you wasn't funny, they gonna let you know that too though. But I was like, nigga, I'm from the town. I know these niggas. Nigga, let me start getting down and doing comedy and shit. So when we started fucking with the spots in Mingles, Sweet Fingers, wherever the nigga had a spot, Fab had the rap spot around the corner from Mingles for a minute. Yeah, Anton's, boom. So I just start going to them motherfuckers. Okay. And then once I start going to motherfuckers, then I start telling my comedian brothers and sisters, I'm like, blood, we got a spot we can go to if y'all ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, it's we gonna be the only comedians, but y'all can come up in here and do y'all thing. So we started, the open mic started expanding to just outside of rap. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to everybody that gave us the opportunity to do that, bro, because it was just like, it wasn't a lot of rooms. And then we started getting rooms. So then when I got the the Mad Mondays at Maxwell's, I'm just like, well, shit, these niggas showing me love. So, nigga, I'm finna start showing other niggas love. So my open mic wasn't strictly comedy. It was for everybody. Got it. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like where the whole Mad Mondays thing came from. But that was the reason why I started doing that, because I'm like, well, shit, nigga, we need to open this shit up a little bit and have a little couple rappers up in here, a couple motherfuckers that sing, a couple motherfuckers that do poetry. We want a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying?
You
so
just explained all of that.
yeah,
like, that was all new.
For real, that was a part. That's for real.
Like you said, back then, a lot of the comedians that's even out now, like you said, from the Bay Boys of Comedy to everything. Yeah, we were all, you know, doing events, like you said, the same spots. He's hosted events for me. You know, I shot a music video, like you said, when he had Maxwell's. You know,
Maxwell's used to be lit.
Yeah, there were certain points in times where each of us, because I promoted events and stuff for a while too, but there was a point in time where it was like 4 nights out of the week at least. We were somewhere. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It was a night every day, nigga.
Maxwell,
Monday through Friday.
Yeah,
and then we was doing shows on the weekends.
Tuesdays, you know, sometimes Wednesdays we used to be out in Hayward.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was something going down every night.
Yeah.
Every night. You can pull up and get on a mic somewhere, nigga. Like, for real, niggas was really in the streets, like, really grinding, hitting these gyms and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how far. So it make me think like, nigga, I'm an OG in this shit now, though, because I see a lot of comedians, like younger comedians, or just even comedians that weren't who they are now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To see how niggas progressed and how niggas in and got names for themselves. I remember when niggas didn't have names for themselves. I remember telling niggas like, blood, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to start networking. You know what I'm saying? I always was a big thing on networking. That's why I opened the open mic to everybody, because it's all about the network. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we've been doing this shit for a long time, man. So I respect brothers like him and appreciate brothers like him and anybody that I just been dealing with since I've been doing this comedy shit that weren't comedians. You know what I'm saying? But gave me opportunities and shit. Like, I didn't hosted shows and hella shit for different type of shit because of just like opening my horizon and really networking with other artists. Except for not only comedians but other artists as well. You know what I'm saying? I got a nigga, my phone is lit. you need a what? I got them. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that, but you were a part of that. But since then, what have you been doing, bro?
Like you said, just a lot of the same old, you know, taking care of the family, you know, outside of that, just been working. I still, like you said, do shirt printing. I still have the printing company, Get Your Gear Up, custom clothing. So, you know, anybody that's listening, y'all can check out getyourgearup.com. I still have the Revenue Clothing line. You can check that out also, revenueclothing.com. A lot of new music. I just, like you said, released a couple new projects since the pandemic. You know, I kind of took a break, but then my little brother finally came on, you know what I mean, after doing this little vacation. And so I got back in the studio, and I didn't put out, you know, we put out an EP, me and him, called Back Outside. Then I did one, Return of Mr. Money Talks, and that song that Igor was just playing, All the Weed, is off that as well. Releasing singles and, you know, just working, man. So anybody get a chance, you know, y'all can check me out on all your platforms, The Tycoon, DATYKOON. Yeah, that's it. I'm back at it.
You got any shows coming up, like, right? I mean, like, what you working on, like, right now? You just out in the streets just promoting and shit?
All of the above. I'm doing a show this Saturday at the Starry Plow in Berkeley on Shattuck.
Okay.
So,
What's it called? The Story Plow?
Starry Plow.
Starry Plow?
That's how you pronounce it.
On Shattuck?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So
you got a flyer for that?
Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's actually some artists from out of state. They're doing a tour, and so they booked it, and you know, like you said, just networking, doing what we do. You
Network or no work.
Yeah, like you said, I've been doing this since 05. You know what I mean? I dropped my first album
20 years, nigga.
In 08. So it's like, yeah, I've done some traveling, you know, different things. And so I've been able to, same thing like he said, the same thing we do here, you'd be surprised. But, you know, it's people out there that's doing the same thing in their areas, and they looking for people that's willing to work too. So
where
I was able to travel. They're coming out of Colorado.
Okay.
This particular
I'll
tour.
fuck with them. I might slide through, nigga, because I'm a Bronco fan, nigga.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Here he go with that Bronco.
Go out there and network, nigga. I'll go out there and fuck with them too, nigga. Let me
For
hold
real.
something.
I mean, that's how, like,
you got it somewhere to wear your gear too.
Yeah, they was looking for people out here.
Before it get cold. It be cold in a motherfucker out there, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, you know, it's the same thing as far as it's a group of us that, you know, we frequent certain areas throughout the Northwest too, you know, so it's a little network that goes on there. So doing that this Saturday. Other than that, I'm supposed to be with y'all at the the Rockumentary that's coming up on the 18th.
Where that's at?
At the Elbow Room. It's right here. Look, he's talking about
on the 18th. That ain't that.
I mean, not the 18th. Yeah, it is. Look, man, the best of the best.
Oh.
The Rockumentary.
Oh, it's two
different.
different.
That's what we talking about.
It's
yeah,
two different
shows.
Yep. On the
same.
Because my shit on this side, and then I didn't know about this one.
Yeah, that was I
at
know
the
about
Elbow
all
Room.
of them.
Okay,
Come on, man.
Oh, that's the day before my show.
Right.
Oh, so that's gonna be like the last time to. I might have some tickets for motherfuckers too. I might have some tickets for motherfuckers too, cause I'm gonna have all my shit done for that. Yeah, my shit the next day.
Right.
Oh yeah, see, nigga, I don't know about this, man.
See,
I think I seen this flyer at the store though, niggas. I'm like, who the fuck? And then I was like, oh okay. You know, I'll be mad at niggas coming up there. Who the fuck flyers is? Because niggas be taking my flyers, blood. Niggas be doing fake ass shit, though. Like, nigga, don't take my flyers and put yours up here like I ain't finna be. Nigga, I be checking on my spots like a pimp do his hoes, man.
Oh, wow.
For real. I know what stores I got flyers in. Nigga, I be pulling up just to make sure there ain't no flyer. Y'all need flyers? All right, boom.
That's
I'm
real
re-upping,
talk.
nigga.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, I got like 7 stores that I got flyers in, nigga, set up. So, nigga, I slide through them motherfuckers in. If they don't got no flyers, nigga, I just pull up and give them flyers, nigga, on my mama. From the east to the north.
Like back in the day, and as you said too, I remember that. Like,
Oh, my mama, nigga,
the
I'm in
flyer
the
game
streets.
used to be crazy.
Man,
the
for
flyers
real.
and posters.
Come
You
on.
literally go in the store, rip somebody's stuff off, or
Oh, see, I ain't never doing that. That's
yeah,
fucked
nah,
up, man.
it was grimy back then.
Nigga done did my shit like that now. Nigga, I be pulling up to the store like, oh, nigga done took my flyer?
Yeah.
I ask the niggas in the store, they don't know shit. I'm like, blood, that's fucked up, blood.
Back is not until May 3rd.
Right.
Okay,
That's
got
our
it.
next show.
This is this.
Right.
April
Yeah.
19th, two
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, but it's all love. You performing on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like you said.
You ain't
know,
on the big stage, though.
It's time to get back outside.
You ain't on the big stage, you be on the next one.
I mean, let's put it together.
Yeah. Little big guys, man. But him on the next one, man. We need to, matter of fact, we need to put that on the calendar, too.
Yeah, I was trying to get on it, too, but at the
nigga.
conversation.
We rocking.
Yeah, no, I was in a car accident, though, recently. But
oh, shit. You good?
Hopefully their insurance is okay, because I need my issue.
Man. Matter of fact, nigga, I need to call my insurance people, nigga, because I need that little change. That's supposed to be, man, thank you, brother.
Yeah.
You was here for a reason. I'll be forgetting about that money, nigga. That might be something cool.
You can't miss out on the money.
Hell no.
You know, but nah, because I was trying to get on the other show, though, or, probably do a vending booth or something, because like I said,
we still got a vendor booth, though. We got room for that. I'm in charge of the vendors. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we got. Matter of fact, we do have spaces for the May 3rd show. For vendors. We need
I done made a few racks off rapping. Music streams, merch in the back end. I can put you in position, better tap in. Been gone for a minute, now I'm back at it. In the studio making hits, another classic. In my own lane, ain't no traffic. Doing numbers, add it up, mathematics. Been gone for a minute, now I'm back at it. In the studio making hits, another classic. In my own lane, ain't no traffic. Doing numbers, add it up, mathematics.
And we're back. This is Mad Mondays. I'm your host, Wight, aka 2. And you are following us on twitch.tv/BayLife Radio. And I'm here with my my guest for the evening. My nigga Tycoon. Where did you get the name from, bro?
I mean, the culture, the streets, the culture. And when I say the culture and the streets, I'm talking about the Bay Area streets and culture. You know, growing up, listening to a lot of different artists, but, you know, of course, everybody know the original Tycoon of the Bay, you know what I mean, is E40. I mean, you know, shout out to Rich Tycoon as well, you know what I mean? But, yeah, you know, grew up listening to him as well as other people, but I heard him say it, and you know I was just tripping off of it at the time.
That's a clean ass word, huh?
Yeah, I was like, you know what I mean. And this is like you said, yeah, we talking, you know, in the '90s, you know what I'm saying, and different stuff. So this is before Mac Dre, any of that,
right?
And so when I started thinking, I was like, you know, putting my name together. At first, it was Gutter the Tycoon, you know what I mean, because I was. You know, I'm a get money nigga out the street.
Out the gutter.
And then, yeah, you feel me? Yeah, that was the name of the company that I had, too, was Out the Gutter Digital. And so, yeah, then I started thinking, like, you know, from a commercial, from a marketing standpoint. And, you know, everybody was like, Tycoon, and that, you know, it was catching on. So then, you know, I just, hey, the Tycoon. And, you know, pushed it since then. I mean, it's been a couple... You know, there's a couple individuals out there that tried, but you know, I mean, hey, you know, Google me. That's all I gotta say. Google me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, numbers don't lie. I'm consistent, and yeah, I just thought it was a nice fit to represent what I was trying to do, because you know it's a wealthy individual, so it ain't just necessarily about money, but you know what I'm saying, in all aspects, you know what I'm saying, and that's what I consider myself to be, a boss. You know what I mean?
Talk your shit. What you got planned for the rest of the year? Like right now, I know the album out. I know you networking. I know you getting on a couple dates. But like, what do you like? You got a plan to like what you want to do by the end of the year?
Yeah. Well, as far as just even, I guess you could say for the year ago, I did take a step away, like I said before, after COVID, to, you know, just deal with life, you know what I mean, real life stuff. So anybody that know me, I mean, my catalog is, you know, kind of extensive, you know what I mean. Unfortunately, they done shut us down, I mean, on certain platforms, because, like I said, I came out in the mixtape era, so, you know, I had a good, 30 mixtapes out, you know what I mean, at different points in times. As far as actual projects, albums, my catalog is pretty extensive too. I think I got at least 10 of them up there or so. And so I'm just getting back into it. You know, I got other projects that I'm going to be releasing throughout the rest of the year. Another collab EP that I'm supposed to be working on with an artist, and you know, I be networking. So
yeah,
I mean, when I say that right now, I got basically 3 projects and 2 singles that I'm in the midst of completing and releasing. And so from there, I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm trying to keep my options open.
Right. You trying to hit every quarter, huh?
I mean, definitely. you got to stay consistent nowadays.
I would think so too.
And,
It's every quarter. Bop, 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 bop.
well, yeah, and like you said, because it's different. Like, for me being an older artist, you know, I came out at the time where it was still physical sales. You know what I mean? And even the market, it wasn't so instant. It was, but it wasn't to where it's like, okay, if you just was constantly putting out music, people, the quality would bring it down. You know what I
Right.
mean? So people don't want to hear a bunch of trash. You know what I mean? Now, if you putting out, you know, you flooding it, and it's good quality music, that's beautiful. But you know, so it was trying to find the, you know, like the balance between all of that. Now people attention spans is short, not being
Right.
funny, but
No, they are.
you know, you got songs just like the one that just played. It's only like 2 minutes long, so it's
Yeah.
real short.
Right.
You know, but
That's
you
crazy
pumping
because we
those
just
out
talked
more.
about that. We talked about that a couple weeks ago. How niggas, yeah, you got to hit them real quick because they don't want to listen for hella long. You'll lose them.
Well, not just necessarily that, but when you listen, and I'm not throwing no shade to nobody, but the way programming is set up, like certain songs are like, even when you doing commercial breaks or different stuff, depending on your, you know, commercial ads that you're trying to fit in there, you know, maybe get some songs in. You don't have time to play the whole song. You know, you got to chop it down. And people, you know,
Yeah, 'cause my
attention
shit
span
2
is
hours
only-
long, nigga. And nigga ain't gonna sit there. I was told by somebody, was like, nigga, I ain't finna sit there and watch no 2 hour podcast. And I'm like, you ain't gotta watch it if you don't feel like watching it like that. Watch it in pieces. But I still
that's-
want you to watch the motherfucker.
Yeah, but like how you were saying, that's the way that the market is going now, as
Right.
far as too, where you got the full length interviews and then you got clips.
Right.
Because the clips, a person will sit there and, you know, listen to or watch a 4 minute or a 8 minute video before they're gonna watch a full 2 hour
Right.
show sometimes.
Facts.
So
Little bit,
you
because
know,
we need to
just
start
highlighting.
doing that.
Yeah, you know, it's just highlighting certain stuff.
Right,
or,
little shit.
You know, taking little shorts.
Shit, I want to learn how to do that shit too, though.
Oh, come on, man. Well, listen, for the low price of, you know, I'm gonna start holding classes. I'm just but you know, like you said, and that's what it is. But I mean, the same thing with the music. So, because when you look at it, like in the story, you know, on Facebook and Instagram, the stories only be 15 seconds,
Yeah.
you know, long on average. They're longer if you actually have a video set up that's long.
Right.
But other than that, it's 15 seconds. So you got that long to get everybody's attention. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely, to me, that makes it easier, though, to be honest with you, because, like you said, I come from a different time where it was like certain music, and I say this all the time, and I'm not complaining, but because we were allowed to do things that people before us couldn't do, but they definitely now, it's like, is unlimited on what artists are able to do, even as far as the type of music they put out. You know, so I look at it that way. I'm just getting into the swing of it. That's why I'm here right now. Like I said, trying to get the visuals up, and everything.
All
But
this
yeah,
shit.
I'm open to do anything. You know, anybody needs somebody to co-host something, host a show. You know what I mean? Venues, I'm available. You know, appearances. It's nothing.
Where
I
can they-
want to get into some film though, like what you was.
Yeah,
talking
let's
about
talk,
with
blood. Like
the
I want to talk to,
movies.
I want to talk to some motherfuckers that's really serious about doing it instead of just talking. Because I've been talking for a while, but I'm really wanting to do this shit after just watching like hella dude shit this weekend and was just like, damn, man, I've been saying this shit though, but nigga, I need to fuck with people that's like really serious about doing that shit.
Right.
This shit ain't even hard though. You got to put in work though. You gonna have to grind. You can't just do like 1 or 2 pieces, nigga. You gotta put in hella shit. Like just start hitting their ass. Like nigga, be on like some once a week, once a month type shit where you just filming it and putting that shit out there, blood. Because I'm seeing how they moving.
Right, but at the same time, we were right there because we were doing it, and that's part of the reason that we weren't in some of these films because we do know some of these filmmakers,
Right.
but we were busy, like we was talking about earlier, between putting out. Well, for me, I was putting out music. You was doing comedy. You know, we doing shows. You know what I mean? Is traveling.
Yeah.
We pushing merchandise, running companies. So, you know, there wasn't necessarily time, and I'm not gonna say I regret it, but I do look at some of the movies or some of the series now. Like I was standing right there,
right?
When they, or hey, they was, they was filming this in the building that I worked in. I was there, but
Yeah,
it
they
happened.
always say everything happened for a reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And your time is now. I just be feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers be having they pause on years to take care of what they got to take care of. And you clearly said that, like with your family and other shit, your job, everything you had going on. So like now's the time. You got a new project coming out now. You know what I'm saying? It's on all platforms. You said?
Yeah, projects with the S.
Yes.
The S's. So, yeah, it's a bunch of that. But yeah, I'm on Apple Music. I'm on Spotify, Tidal. Of course, YouTube and all. Whatever y'all listening to, all you gotta do is type in my name.
How you spell it?
DATYKOON. And I spelled it like that to be ignorant and to be different. So
that's easier
just
to spell.
In case
Though.
That's
like
question.
That's easy. Like that's easier. I mean, I can spell that. I remember that. Like
yeah, well,
tycoon.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. People have pronounced it wrong.
I know.
Well, they get the tycoon part,
right?
But you know what I'm saying. And then it was like,
is it THE or THA or?
Yeah.
No, nigga, duh.
Right, yeah. That's what I say. Yeah, the streets already knew how to pronounce it.
Right.
But when you talking to everybody else, I thought about dropping it, but I'm not dropping. I mean, of course, out in the streets and other places, people say, "Hey, tycoon." So
right.
I respond to that. But yeah.
No, as an artist, that's who you is though. Where can they find you at on social media?
Same thing. When you look on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Like I said, just type in my name. It's the same way. It's 415 at the end of it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's the Tycoon 415. And yeah, that's the tag. I'm on a couple other sites, but I'm gonna be honest. Again, like I said, we come from a certain era. Like people gotta understand, I was doing this. It was MySpace and everything else. So, I've because somebody asked me about like TikTok or Snapchat, and at different points in times, I did try to set up pages on those, but it was different for me just because the interaction. Now of course is different where, like you said, we are able to upload. We could upload shorts and clips, but it's whether or not you getting monetized or actually, people really paying attention to them. And so I didn't look at Snapchat and TikTok as apps. Because I wasn't really making money. Like you said, the rest of the time I'm booking shows, booking artists and getting clients and orders and stuff. So, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram always been popping. You know what I mean? But that's why they still here.
Right.
So
yeah.
But yeah, I mainly stick to them. But yeah, hit me up, man. I respond to everybody. Let's talk money.
You want to give a shout out to anybody?
I want to shout out my kids. And anybody that's keeping me motivated to keep moving forward. We try to stay motivated and associated with stuff that's positive and productive. You know what I mean? And it's been like that for many moons, but now it's more than ever for a lot of different reasons. Y'all see what's going on out here in this world.
Real tough.
We gotta get it done. So yeah, that's it. Y'all know who y'all is. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm saying when you asked earlier, it's like, nah, I'm always around. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's who really ready to work or who looking out, and you gotta appreciate those that appreciate you.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And just like we were saying, we've been rocking. So definitely thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Igor know what's up, man. You know what I'm saying. So this ain't nothing new. We
for sure
gonna keep it going,
and we gonna keep your music playing too, even when you ain't here, and let people know what you got going on prior. You know what I'm saying, after the fact. But I just want to say, man, I thank you. I appreciate you for coming through, sliding through, giving us your time, playing some new music. You know what I'm saying, giving us information where we can find you at. Because now I'm finna add your shit. And I need that still though, so shoot that to me in my email.
Yeah, please subscribe though.
For sure. But it's always a pleasure, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, If you didn't remember everything he said, man, rewind this shit after it's over and watch it again, and you'll get all the details to what he got going on. But you can catch him on the 18th of this month at the Elbow Room. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Richmond. Excuse me, not Richmond. Frisco. It came out my mouth hella fast.
I mean,
all the way from Frisco, man.
I mean,
Lakeview area, man. My nigga,
look, now
Tycoon.
he said it wrong.
All right, the Tycoon.
Yeah,
Tycoon.
Hit me up, man.
My
let's
nigga
make some
Tycoon in
content.
the building, man. Fuck with my nigga.
Let's make some content, man. Let's get it.
Some fresh ass beats like this right here. It's still milk. Weed is universal. You name me one race, don't smoke bud. JP bangs on.
Give me a switch, I'm tryna smoke all the way. 28 grams, let it fall on me. Why your baby mama keep calling me? Shit, I'm just tryna smoke all the way. Like, bitch, I'm tryna smoke all the way. Why the weed man keep stalling me? Why your baby mama keep calling me? Shit, I'm just tryna smoke all the way. Like, bitch, I'm tryna smoke all the way. All the way. Bitch, I'm tryna smoke all the way. All the way.
Weed on my plate for a breakfast day. Rolled up ready after eggs and steak. Stuffed hemp wraps in that purple bud. Eyes hella red and the windows up. Rolling while I smoke like a master burn. Smoking like a bus with no cat convert. Torching good trees like it's flame on. Smoke screen dose like I'm James Bond.
And we are back. One hell of a show, as always. I say that about all the shows. It's Mad Mondays. I'm your host, Whiteout, a.k.a. 2 Man. And thanks for everybody for following us on twitch.tv/BayLife Radio, as well as everybody who's following us on IG, man. We appreciate all the support. Without y'all, it wouldn't be a podcast, so thank y'all. Going on 3 years now in June, amen. I want to give a shout out to my co-host this evening, Miss Jonna Smiles, as well as my guy Tycoon for coming through and blessing us with some new music. Be sure to follow him on all websites and all streams for his music. Little Big Cuz, what you got going on this week, man?
It's going down, man. It's going down. You already know Monday night tonight. It's the Artist Retreat. It's going down. Tomorrow we got a special podcast with Unc the Hunk.
What time?
5 o'clock.
Okay.
Tune in to Bay Life Radio. We got special guest Unc the Hunk podcast coming. And then Wednesday, we with Nita B, we got Word on the Curb.
Okay.
And then Thursday at noon, we got O Positive with the Voice of Reason.
Look at the lineup getting thick again.
You feel me? And then this Friday, we live at the Elbow Room. Bring your two-step. You feel me? And then Saturday, we at the exclusive barbershop, 2 o'clock for the Oyster Pop-Up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then Sunday, we going to think about Sunday. Stay tuned for that one.
News at 11.
And we'll be back right at you on Mondays.
I'm in traffic, man. I got tickets for sale for the show. Like I said earlier, we do have a couple of vendor slots left for the May 3rd show, the West Coast Apollo. So tap in with me on that. I do have tickets for the my birthday bash, which will be April 19th. Which will be next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, man. Tickets on sale now at brownpurpletickets.com. Catch me in traffic, or you can pay at the door. But I wouldn't wait for you to wait to the last minute to pay at the door, because it's gonna be a long ass line and hella shit. But yeah, we appreciate y'all, man, sliding through, man. I hope everybody has a blessed week. Until we see y'all next Monday, your boy White out.
Yeah, I'm with the funnies, laughing out loud, man, that's how I get this money, boy, style. Man, you know how I'm moving, man, you see what I'm doing on the paper, I'm pursuing, boy, style. Yeah, I'm with the funnies, laughing out loud, man, that's how I get this money, boy, style, boy, style, boy, style, boy, style, boy, style.